Hello everyone. Today I will be walking you through an AHCAR hacking demonstration where we exploit vulnerabilities in Capsys one virtual machine to gain root access. We also discuss mitigation strategies to defend against such attacks. Let's get started. Lab objective. By the end of this lab, you will understand how our attacker exploit vulnerabilities to gain unauthorized access. You say you understand common privileges excavation techniques. You understand to mitigation strategies to secure vulnerability system. Let's begin with reconnaissance. For, first, we we scan the Capsys virtual machine using Nmap to identify open ports and services. The command that I used was nmap sorry dash sv dash t4 uh, 192.168.56.4, who is our Captures IP address. And when we see the output that we got, this reveal the services like Samba, Apache, and SSH. Our target uh, is Samba, which has a non-buffer overflow vulnerabilities. Now, exploiting Samba. To do the exploitation of Samba, now we use the Metasploit to exploit the Samba vulnerabilities. The exploit we are using is MSF console. As you can see here, we run the command MSF console, and then when we get inside, we specify it say use auxiliary scanner SMB version, and then after that we set the host uh, with address with our captures address, who is 192.168.56.4, and then we enter the command run. And here you can see that auxiliary module, the output that say auxiliary module execution complete. That means we executed well. And we can see also that the version of Samba that we have, Samba 2.2.1a. And then we went online to do some research about the Samba exploitation. Okay. After getting those exploitation, we 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 create a file that we call 10.c. We use the command vi to create it, and then we add the node that we got the um from the Samba website. So for the exploitation, for his exploitation. And after adding the node like you see here, we save it. Okay, after save it, we run the command gcc dot 10 dot gcc 10 dot c slash o and 10. After running this command, yeah, we execute our script with a, argument that dash b for platform and number 0 for Linux to gaining root access. As you can see here, we run this command. This is to execute the script dot slash 10. This is, and the argument we put B for the platform, 0 for the Linux, and here we use the Keltris address. Now after do that, we obtain this output. We have the root access, as you can see here, Linux Keltris level 1, the 2, and they give the date, and here you see UID root. That means we login as a root user. Then after login, we try to find where in which directory we were. We enter the command pwd that shows that we are in for directory temp folder temp, and then we go to the root directory um by using the command cg dot dot. Okay. After that, now we create an user with our last name. For that, we use this command. We go on the folder user slash user slash sbn slash, and we use the command user add. That means we want to add the user Macto. And then to configure the password, we enter the command password Macto, and we use Kali123 like a password. And when we confirm the password, here you can see you have password or authentication token updated successfully. Here we okay, after updated, we want to we verify if no, we grant the privileges. Yeah, here is we add we root privileges. Or for that, we run the command echo the mocto equals to all, and then we append it in the folder slash etc slash sudo use the root. It is the root user folder, and then we can and after that we cut the sudo to show that we have Mocto as a root user. Okay, after add, uh, adding the user with root privileges, now let's talk about mitigation strategy. Now, how do we defend against this attack if we can't upgrade? Here is what we do. First, we patch we did the patch management, apply available security patches. Okay, we define list privileges. That means we restrict root access. We restrict root access. We just use sudo instead, because you can use the command sudo to run the the root command. Service admin, we disable to to mitigate this strategy. We disable unnecessary services, example Samba, if not used, because we can use the hacker can walk through it to get access to our servers. And then we can configure a firewall. We can define firewall. That means we block unnecessary ports. Okay, taxonomy and common attacks. Let's categorize common attack families. We have buffer overflow. Who is the overwriting? Who is the overwriting memory to execute malicious code? Privilege escalator. That's what we use now. That's again the getting high access Example, root via SUID. That's what we did. Rotex is a malware hiding its presence. Exam kernel or rockets. You have the Trojan is a malware disguised as legitimate software. You have a malware that looks like a good software. You have the backdoors. Backdoors is a secret access method. It's a hidden SSH keys. That means um, the hacker creates his SSH connection, then backdoor you cannot see. And you have the virus is self-replicating malware infecting file. You have the ROB, return-oriented programming, that by bypassing security via code reuse. And you have the social engineering that uh, that manipulating user exam phishing. Phishing is a social engineering. Okay. In summary, ethical hacking helps us understand attackers' technique to build better defense by exploiting to build better defense by exploiting captures. We saw how buffer overflow and privileges escalation work and how to mitigate them. In your question, if you have question, you can just put it on under this video. So I'm going to answer. Thank you.